My name is Emma. I am 24 years old. Today, I want to tell you about the happiest day of my life and how it became the worst day too. I married Tom 3 months ago. We met in college. He studied engineering. I studied literature. We were so different, but we fit together perfectly. He made me laugh every day. I made him think about life differently. We loved each other deeply. Tom proposed to me on a cold winter night. We were walking by the river. He got down on one knee. He pulled out a simple ring. He said he wanted to spend every day with me, forever. I said yes before he finished talking. We both cried happy tears. We planned a small wedding. Just family and close friends. The ceremony was beautiful. My mother cried. His father smiled. Tom wore a dark blue suit. I wore a white dress my grandmother made for me. When the priest said we were husband and wife, Tom kissed me softly. Everyone clapped. I felt like the luckiest woman in the world. After the wedding, we said goodbye to everyone. We packed our bags in Tom's car. We were driving to the mountains for our honeymoon. Tom rented a small cabin by a lake. It was supposed to be perfect. Just us, nature, and peace. The drive was long, 4 hours on a highway through empty land. Tom drove. I sat beside him in the passenger seat. The sun was setting. The sky turned orange and pink. I looked at my husband. He was smiling. He looked so happy. His hand rested on my knee. I put my hand over his. We talked about our future. Tom wanted 2 children. I wanted 3. He laughed and said we would see. We talked about buying a house. We talked about getting a dog. Everything felt possible. Everything felt right. The road stretched ahead of us, empty and straight. Few cars passed by. The radio played soft music. I felt sleepy, but I wanted to stay awake. I wanted to share every moment with Tom. This was our first day as husband and wife. I did not want to miss anything. Tom started singing along with the radio. He had a terrible voice, but I loved it. I joined him. We sang loudly and badly together. We laughed at ourselves. Tom reached over and squeezed my hand. He said he loved me. I said I loved him more. He said that was impossible. The sun disappeared completely. Darkness covered the road. The car headlights cut through the black night. I saw nothing but road ahead. Tom turned up the heat. The car felt warm and safe. I leaned my head back and closed my eyes for just a moment. Then I heard it. A loud horn. My eyes opened. Bright lights blinded me. A truck was coming straight at us. It was in our lane. Tom shouted my name. He pulled the wheel hard to the right. The car swerved. Everything happened so fast. Too fast. The truck hit us on Tom's side. The sound was horrible. Metal crushing metal. Glass exploding. The car spun. My head hit something hard. Pain shot through my body. The car flipped. Once. Twice. I could not tell. Everything was noise and motion and terror. Then silence. The car stopped moving. I opened my eyes. Everything hurt. My vision was blurry. I tasted blood in my mouth. I heard ringing in my ears. I tried to move. My seatbelt held me tight. I looked to my left. Tom was slumped over the steering wheel. His head was bent at a wrong angle. Blood covered his face. The windshield in front of him was shattered. Pieces of glass sparkled like deadly stars. I called his name. He did not move. I called again, louder. Nothing. I reached for him, but I could not move far enough. My body screamed with pain. I called his name over and over. Tom, Tom, Tom. Please, Tom. Wake up, please. People came. Strangers opened my door. They spoke to me, but I could not understand their words. They pulled me out of the car. I fought them. I wanted to stay with Tom. They laid me on the ground. Someone put a blanket over me. Someone else checked my body. I kept asking about Tom. No one answered me. I heard sirens. Ambulances arrived. Police cars with flashing lights. People moved around me quickly. They lifted me onto a stretcher. They put me in an ambulance. I begged them to tell me about Tom. A woman in uniform held my hand. She said to stay calm. She said I was going to be okay. But she did not say anything about Tom. At the hospital, doctors rushed around me. They asked me questions. What is your name? Do you know what day it is? Where does it hurt? I answered them, but I did not care about myself. I asked about my husband. Where is Tom? Is he okay? Please tell me he is okay. A doctor with kind eyes came to me. He pulled a chair close to my bed. He took my hand. He said I was very lucky. I had a broken arm, some bruised ribs, a concussion, but I would heal. Then he stopped talking. The silence told me everything. Tom died in the car. The impact killed him instantly. The doctor said Tom did not suffer. The doctor said Tom saved my life by turning the wheel. The truck hit his side instead of mine. Tom died so I could live. I do not remember crying. I do not remember screaming. They tell me I did both. They gave me medicine to calm me. I slept. When I woke up, I hoped it was a dream. But Tom's parents were there. Their faces were red from crying. I knew it was real. My husband was gone. We had been married for less than 12 hours. They let me out of the hospital 3 days later. I went to Tom's funeral in a wheelchair. My broken arm was in a cast. Everything hurt, but not as much as my heart. They buried him in a blue suit, the same suit he wore at our wedding. I put my wedding ring in the coffin with him. I could not wear it, knowing he would never wear his again. Months passed. My body healed. My bones became strong again. But inside, I was broken in ways that could not be fixed. I sold Tom's car. I could not look at it. I never went to the cabin in the mountains. Our honeymoon place without him felt like a cruel joke. Sometimes I drive. I take long drives alone on empty roads. I think about that night. I think about the last time Tom smiled at me. The last time he held my hand. The last time he said he loved me. I think about the life we were supposed to have. The children we would never have. The house we would never buy. The dog we would never name. The road stretches ahead of me, long and empty and endless. I drive, but I never arrive anywhere that matters, because the only destination I wanted was a life with Tom. And that road ended the night we got married. Now every road I take leads nowhere. I drive alone forever, on a journey without a companion, without my husband, without my Tom.